Hi guys, welcome back to What Fuels a Dancer. My name is Leah and I am a professional ballet dancer and a certified nutrition health coach. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I get to talk about something really exciting, and that is that I am going to grad school, which has been a dream of mine ever since I went back to school a few years ago. So a little bit of background, I finished high school at my original high school where my hometown is before I moved away from home to train. So school has always been really important to me. That was something that my parents instilled in me, and that is something that I also found a lot of value for me in. And when I moved away from home, I started taking online college classes, and it took me about 5 years to finish my degree online. And I got a bachelor's degree in business administration with a focus on marketing. And I did that because I didn't have a really good concept of what I wanted to do after dancing. I have always been interested in business and kind of always knew that I wanted to run my own business. So I thought that that would be a really good way to introduce me to that side of things, and also with marketing kind of being a little bit more into the creative sector. I thought that that intersection of topics was a really good fit for me, and it really was. I thoroughly enjoyed my classes, and it's really helped me on the back end side of this YouTube channel as well as my website, because I already have a knowledge of a lot of those things. And then, as many of you guys know, I am a freelance professional ballet dancer. At first, it's not what I wanted. I wanted to be in a company and have, a 35-week contract, but that's just not really what happened for me. And looking back now, I'm really grateful for that. So I've been a freelance dancer for the past 5 years. Before that, I was training, and then I was in a company for a year, and then there was one other company that I was with. But in 2015, that's when I started dancing for the Suzanne Farrell Ballet, and when I started to dance with other companies for Nutcracker or other big productions. And honestly, it really fits me and my personality and my body. I'm not someone who can be dancing every single week out of the year. My body needs more of a break. So it's really worked out for me, and it's allowed me to travel around the country, meeting a lot of different dancers and experiencing many different types of companies and rep. And so it's been really valuable and really cool for me to dance professionally with that background. And then dancing as a freelance dancer has also allowed me to pursue other things that I love. I am a firm advocate that dancers should be well-rounded and have other things that inspire them and interest them outside of dance. I think it can be really important. And for me, that happened to be food. Food is something that I have always had an interest in, not just the cooking and baking and eating aspect of it, but also the nutrition side and how foods work in our body and how that affects how we feel, how we dance. And so studying nutrition was always in the back of my mind. I went back to school and I studied at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, and I got a certification to become a nutrition health coach. And while there was a lot of really great information that I learned from there, I knew that I wanted to learn more. And also, as a health coach, the scope of your practice, it's not as wide as what I wanted my work to be. I really want to work with dancers in a more specific and nuanced way and just be able to help them more. And that requires having a higher degree and more education. And especially with everything going on right now, with ballet companies not really able to be open, it was a really kind of easy decision to go back to school. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I knew that I would do, but it was always like, maybe like 5 years down the road. So with that being said, I am going to be attending University of Bridgeport online starting this fall, and I am going to be studying human nutrition and graduating with my master's in that, hopefully in like 2.5 years, so that then I can take a test and become certified as a nutrition specialist. And that will allow me to provide more information to dancers, so you'll definitely be hearing more about that on here. But it's also going to allow me to work with dancers and have a wider scope in my practice, which is something that I really, really want to do. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a really busy next few years. I'm still going to be dancing, and I balanced getting my bachelor's degree while dancing full-time training. So I have no doubt that I'm still going to be dancing. Dance has always been my biggest passion, but I also know that with my body, I'm not going to be able to do it forever. I'm definitely not one of those people who's going to be in my 40s doing principal roles. My body has taken quite a beating as I was growing up. I've had quite a few injuries, and so I just have to be more conscious and aware of how my body is feeling and recognize that I can't push my body as hard as maybe other dancers can. So I will still be taking professional contracts and working with companies hopefully in the future in terms of filling in for certain reps. But really my focus on helping dancers in terms of fueling their bodies and teaching nutrition to dancers in a way that is more body positive and creates a healthy relationship with food and with your body. That has become the biggest passion of mine based off of my experience and then also just what I see in the industry. So this will allow me to do that. If you guys want to get updates throughout my degree, I would love to provide little video updates of what I'm learning about and what I'm really passionate about. But yeah, that's just something that will be going on in the background. So if you are a dancer and you are going to school or you are thinking about school, major props to you. It is not easy, but remember that it's important to do something that you love. And you can be a dancer and also pursue something else. I think that's something that is sometimes skewed, is that you have to be all or nothing in dance. But for me, it's been really healthy and really helpful to have something else that I'm really passionate about outside of dance. So with all that being said, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook at What Fuels a Dancer. On my social media, I share what I'm learning and just random musings that I have. And also I have a newsletter, so feel free to email me or DM me if you want to be a part of that. And let me know if you guys have any questions about this step that I'm taking. So I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys all very soon. Bye guys.